Welcome back to XPGIN, humanity's official Imperial news source. My name's Captain Shaq. Tonight's top stories. Celebrations continue on board the fleet's new flagship and floating city, named after our Emperor. Doomhammer is a fully operational battle station with 35 high-gain energy cannons and multiple planetary shield generators installed. It's a true wonder of Imperial ingenuity and engineering. The Emperor himself has joined the fleet on board, but has made it clear Fleet Admiral Blitz is to continue to lead the First Fleet. With the Doomhammer launching and the First Fleet's total refit complete, many are wondering what's the First Fleet's assignment once away from New Terra. For answers, one only has to look at the current situation in the north, the Crusaders. Very little information has come out of the Holy Mandate territory. What little has reached the Empire hasn't been good. It would seem the Holy Mandate and the Republic are no match for the Crusader Armada. Rumors that the Republic fleet has been completely decimated in a single engagement with little to no casualties to their assaulters persist. If this is true, the Crusader technology must be incredibly advanced. In other news, the first recon fleet has been dispatched to perform security operations over former Nurian League worlds to the north. No casualties have been reported thus far. Ardenel 2's terraforming has been completed. The world is now ready for colonization. Armco has been praised for its attention to detail, as the world has been rated the vacation destination for this year. With this new world having been completely transformed, Armco has put in the paperwork to have the world renamed to Alderaan. What could possibly go wrong? The Senate is set to debate a new carrier initiative. Imperial Fleet Command has requested further expansion of the fleet, including a large collection of Vigil-class escort ships and the construction of the new carrier fleet. The new Interceptor class performing well in tests and the new TIE Advance coming down the design pipeline, it's understandable that fleet commanders want to expand their fighter capabilities. This wraps up tonight's netcast. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Captain Shaq with XPGIN. Join the Empire today for a better tomorrow. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here. Welcome back to the Grand Stellaris campaign with the Galactic Empire and the Crusaders that are invading everything and ruining the lives of empires all over the galaxy. Oh man, the Galactic Empire spans almost half the galaxy. Sadly, we've got another one of these fallen empires, so we're not gonna be able to take over like a perfect half going this direction. Because we can't obviously take them. But what are we up to? Well, we were upgrading the fleet. We were preparing for the war to come. We look at the main fleet, hitting Q a bunch of times until it zooms in. Oh man, the load time, because the fleet's getting much larger. Oh, we got our Superstar Destroyer. We have the Doomhammer. This is actually the oversized version of it. Now, one of you, actually a couple of you guys said in the comments of the last episode, Check, you should build another one of these just so we can see what size it's supposed to be. Because we're playing as the as an empire, we actually get an oversized capital ship, a flagship, if you will. And we built that. We get one per emperor, named after our emperor. So, as an example, I don't actually know if we have one. This might be it here. Oh, that's our Dreadnought. Do we have another Dreadnought? We only built one. So here's our Dreadnought. This used to be the old capital ship. And then, oops, zoom out. There is the Doomhammer. It's so ridiculously huge. And it's just bristling with guns. But we still don't have a hope in hell of stopping the Crusaders that they attacked us. The fleet that we've seen so far is 100,000, and some of you guys continue to tell me that there is another fleet out there, at least one other fleet, that's equal to the one that we saw. So there could be 100,000 fleets out there. We'll have to see what happens. Right now, Crusaders are at war with the Holy Mandate. And they're winning. They're winning. They get a war score of 36 right now. So, yeah, ouch. And of course, if they're going to war with the Holy Mandate, that means the Republic should be also engaged in that war. It is, and they're not able to stop it. So the other two largest empires outside of the Gesticon on the XPG getting their asses kicked. We have to prepare. Now, what are we gonna do to prepare? Well, I'm thinking we need to take over the rest of the star systems. We need to use all of the resources that the open territories allow. I also want to stop this new empire back here, the Empire Bear, from expanding too much. They're taking worlds that could be used for our purposes. And that's not good. Like, can we actually demand them to become a troop? It does not look like it. Has to be their vassal. Nope, can't do it. We can demand tribute, minus 27. Relative power gives us plus 68. if they liked us a bit more. Didn't we offer them association status? We didn't, because they're not having it. Wow. Because they absolutely dislike the Elvari Collective by 1,000. I wonder why. Like, what did you do that pissed them off so badly? They're part of our alliance now, so it's not gonna be a thing. Anyways, I did listen to you guys. Let me go ahead and unpause the game here. Check the fleet real fast. I did listen to you guys, and I'm going to build a handful of TIE fighters as the, let's see, we haven't actually designed any yet. So we go to the ship designer real fast while we let our research continue on. We go to new design and we go down to TIE fighter. We have the interceptor. We're also currently designing the TIE advanced. But we're gonna build a handful of TIE interceptors. What I've decided to do is, for you guys who are
system survey
currently, let's pause this for just 2 seconds. We need TIE interceptor weapons. We're actually gonna have better fighters soon. I can actually build these individually. Now, normally you can't do this, but this is part of the Imperial mod that we're using for the ships. They are super small, but they get a 90% evasion chance. That's awesome, right? All ships can evade attacks, avoiding any damage they would have been dealt. And I'm thinking, for every shot that they dodge is a shot that doesn't go into our capital ships, right? Doesn't go into our cruisers and frigates and our support vessels. They could dodge 90%, so they're actually going to take a number of shots before they die. So here's what I've decided to do. Because these ships were not in the original Patreon page where people could sign up, in this episode, and maybe in the next one, I'm going to have a post in the comments section. And if you want to be one of our ace pilots, drop a very short single paragraph description of who your pilot is. I'll read through those little short stories and I'll pick out some and we'll actually name these fighters after you guys. So that's my way of saying thank you, because the normal Patreons are the captains in the fleet, right? They're commanding the Venators all the way down to the blockade runners and the broadside cruisers like Silverwolf here. This was my way of saying thank you to them. I think the fighter squadrons are gonna be a fun way, a very cheap way of me buying a bunch, putting them into the fleet and saying thank you to you guys who've been watching the series for 30 episodes. I think that's gonna be really fun to see, like, we've got ace fighter pilots, in squadrons going in, and then we've got our normal fighters that obviously come out of our carriers, which are in the fleet. So, like this guy right here, this is actually our old command ship. This was the Shack class. This was my command ship in the first couple of episodes. It's still in the fleet. How cool is that? I like that our fleet has a little bit of a history to it. All right. What do we got here? We have fleet order canceled. The Iron Trident has canceled its exploration. Why have you canceled your exploration? Are you out of things to explore? Cannot reach or find unsurveyed systems. You've surveyed everything? What? Really? We've mapped everything and there's nothing left to explore? That is depressing. That is really depressing. All right, well, we're gonna send you to the Scarif system and have you, actually, we'll send you to the Crusader system. That's got some decent research. Head over to the Crusader system and help them. Who is that? That would be Captain Tyler is commanding our science ship. Come on over here, upgrade to the most recent design, and then assist in the research on the capital world of New Terra in the Crusader system, which I feel like we need a better defense post here. We probably should put a fortress on here, because we're still using the old-timey Tarkin, actually. James Karis is Tarkin. He's still in command of this station since, like, the very first episode. I love it. We're gonna leave that there, though, for a little bit of defense. Now, you guys went back and forth on should we take out the automated dreadnought, because from what you guys have said, I will be able to, if I look at the bulk of the messages, be able to join this with the fleet. It'll take on the characteristics of travel of my fleet, so that would be warp drives in this instance. Now, the other problem is we're going to lose ships trying to take it because it's so powerful, but once we take it, it's only like a 3K ship. And to give you something to compare to, our Dreadnought is a 3K ship, right? The Dark Shadow, Lord Pleskin's ship. The Doomhammer is a 13K ship. That would be our Super Star Destroyer. So, yeah, I'm kind of in the air. I want to take it out. We have the research, we can do it, but I don't want to waste lives doing it, if that makes sense. Not for something that's really not gonna help us in the long run. So I'm gonna write it down right now so I remember. Make a vote on the Dreadnought. This is to the Council. This is to the Senate. I need to know. Do we go ahead and like build up the fleet a little bit and take the Dreadnought, because that's the way I would do it? Or do we just live and let live? Allow it to have this system. What is this system worth? We don't even know what the system is worth. It does have a 20, wow, a very large planet of a wet climate, so that's not bad, actually. Keep that in mind when you're weighing that out. That world is very valuable. Why haven't we researched this? Flanagan, research. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this world. Ooh, is this the last precursor research bit we need to do?
Construction complete.
Do it, totally do it. All right, New Terra. Actually, we'll build these fighters on Naboo. Do we make the design? Naboo doesn't have a tier 3 station? Really? Upgrade your station to max, because you're on the front line of what could be the largest war that we've ever suffered through. All right, well, you're gonna do that. I did not know that wasn't upgraded. I feel silly now. Because look at it, like if they invade, if they go for the production facilities that are closest to their border, Kashyyyk is going to be the world that they hit. This world here would not be long in a battle. And we've got a starbase above it with the FTL inhibitor, so they'll end up dropping right on top of this. We might as well have a fully upgraded battle station ready to go. Is New Terra's station fully upgraded? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. All right, let's continue on. Let's build our first wing of TIE interceptors. And they're only 52 minerals, and they cost 0.2 maintenance. So the maintenance is a little high. We're not gonna build a huge fleet of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there's our first 5, and they build super fast. You know what? These fighters, if shit hits the fan heavily, oh, we got the new Tachyon Lances. Nice. We could use them as some type of distraction to stall the enemy while we build up our forces and harass them with fighter squadrons. Okay, what do we have here? We have the exact same technology twice. What? How did we get that unlucky draw? Curator Exploration Lab, Curator Exploration Lab. What does this do? You know, this would be a great tech if the universe was larger and we hadn't already explored everything we can reach. Anomaly failure risk would have been nice, and research speed would have been nice, but overall, I'm thinking, ooh, sentient AI. We have a lot of droids helping. I don't know if that's a good idea. 10% research speed is nice, but at the risk of having a droid rebellion, less nice. How about plasma throwers? Ignores 80% of armor, but does less damage to shields. I'm not really down for that. Subspace sensors, sensors that detect the subspace fluctuations left in the wake of traveling starships. Meh, not great. Would research really fast though. And the damage on this is pathetic, so. You've already started this. It'll also give us faster survey speed, not that we really need it. Let's go ahead and grab that, just so it'll go through really quickly, and we can get the next card pull. I think we're gonna avoid the sentient AI thing. I think that's probably for the best for right now. We got a lot of power coming in, and we have a lot of resources. I'm actually debating on building another Super Star Destroyer, to be completely honest. Let's focus on accelerating our expansion. So, you're a 25 level 2 world. Did we ever do the research to terraform you? We didn't. But we're kicking ourselves for that now. Shit. It's like we could terraform that. We could push our border out and actually grab up these worlds and take the rest of this territory. Doesn't look like that's gonna be a thing though. While in command of the 1st Recon Battle Group, Admiral Moff Mick Alden has learned to carefully nurse her supplies to significantly reduce ship operating costs. By the way, Moff Mick Alden, congratulations on your promotion to the Recon Fleet Command. I'm pretty sure I did that right before this episode started, so yeah, congrats. What race do we have that could be okay in a... Oh, we don't have the influence. We can't colonize this anyways, never mind. Scratch that. What? Horror in the void. We have encountered some kind of vast entity near. It appears to exist only partially inside our own universe, with the bulk of the creature still trapped in whatever nightmarish realm it spawned from. Oh, there's creatures coming from the warp. There is a malevolent intelligence at work here, ancient beyond our concept of time, and utterly alien in design. We can only guess at its purpose. Whatever it is. Oh, it can't be good, and why does it look like a giant centipede?
Science ship under attack. Evading hostile
Pause
fleet.
game. There it is! Oh God, what is it? Captain Tyler, where are you? Get out of there, Captain Tyler. He didn't make it. Captain Tyler died to that creature. Oh man.
Construction complete.
No way. I'm pausing it again. What was that? I have purposely left out a lot of the spoilers. I haven't read a lot of like what's gonna happen in these games and what kind of stories they've got. That was horrific. And it came out of the Rebellion Vortex. Dimensional horror. Oh, 700% health, but you don't say how much health it has. Yeah, you don't actually say. Just that you have 700% health. Oh, and it's in my territory too. I wonder if it can leave the vortex. Let's unpause. Not only do we lose that ship, we lost the captain. Our first TIE fighter aces have been built. We'll unpause the game. Very cool. They'll be joining up with the first fleet. A number of them. I want to see them in motion. Let's see if we got one actually moving. Oh, you're just gonna be jumping for a while. Fair enough. Oh, there they are. It's weird that they have hyperdrives. I mean, do interceptors have hyperdrives? I didn't think they did. All right, so let's get back to focusing on the expansion for right now. Now, we could, that's a tomb world. We can't do anything with that one. Let me guess, another tomb world? No, it's an alpine world. Terraforming would be doable. It would eat a lot of our power though, but it would give a 25-sized planet. I could use one of my other species, but I'm enjoying making the human race, the largest race in the galaxy. So what I think we're gonna do is, as the Empire does, it's cool. It'll take 120 months, could be well worth it. I'm gonna do it. We have the extra power anyways, so let's go ahead and do it. And once Drimager is taken over, we'll be able to colonize it and expand out a bit more. Just kind of keep pushing it out there. And I think what we're gonna turn is we're gonna turn Drimager into a resource point. I think it'll be a research base. That's what we should turn it into, because look, decent research. I mean, power does mean fleet size. To give that some thought. Research is good though. We need to get our technology up there. What can we do with the, oh, here we go. The Vorpak homeworld. Concord 2 was the homeworld of the avian Vorpak, a species that was among the founding members of the ancient First League. These flightless bird analogs walked on long, spindly legs, and fossilized remains suggest that their females could reach heights of up to 4 meters. Holy crap. While males were slightly smaller. They built cities? I can only imagine what their buildings would look like. All of their cities were built inside hollowed out mesas. Scans indicate that some of these mesas were artificially constructed, presumably by the Vorpak themselves, after they ran out of the natural candidate to build new cities within. So they built their own mesas? That's pretty cool. Peculiar.
Situation
Special project.
updated.
Let's check out the special project and see what it takes to do the research. I'm assuming just a science ship. Requires a scientist of level 4 or higher. Sadly, I think our scientist got eaten by a giant space dimensional worm. Wish I was joking, but I'm not. You're level, you're gonna have to level up. That I'm gonna have to reassign somebody. Let's see what we've got. Let's go to leadership. In the way of scientists, we have no tier 4 scientists. Shit. Almost though. Too bad the ones that are gonna hit tier 4 are gonna die soon. Sorry, Tiberius. My bad, but it's true. Our governors are getting old too. We're gonna be re-upping a lot of our leadership, even poor Blitz. Age is above 82. Death chance continues to increase as you hit. Getting old sucks. You should already be heading to a world. Why don't you just head back here? I don't want you to go very far. Head back up to Naboo and aid in the research. You're almost leveled up. Aiding in research should push you over what we need, and then we can send you back to do that. Because what I'm excited about is this is the last in the First League research, and I don't know what happens if you finish it. Those ancient civilizations that came before. All right, well, while that's going on, let's grab up our planets and check what we can upgrade. Lots of power plants. This is a power generation planet. I kind of want to take advantage of the research. At the same time, I just kind of want you doing nothing but power research. Or power generation. Because that's fleet cap. I can't give up 2 and 3 social, so let's go ahead. Cloning bats? Cloned predator soldiers? No, we're not gonna do that. As ridiculous as that sounds. We're gonna go with research facilities. Where are they? Science labs, because we can upgrade those pretty substantially. Do the VATs add 4 to society? Is that what that means? Nah, this is fine. All right. So the fleet, how does the fleet look with the new TIE fighters? Because every time we get a new ship, it like resets up the fleet's formations. What does it do with fighter class? Oh, you guys are just super tidy in there, I see. I see. Roger that. And now they make the proper TIE fighter sound. We were gonna order up some new ships. I did want to expand our, what did I write down here? I needed to make Gazanti class, surprisingly, because there's a lot of ship captains who died. Ah, Blitz. I was talking crap about you being old and you died. That's gonna eat power. That's the first thing I think of when Blitz dies in my campaign. That's terrible. Let's get a new leader. Oh, you're aboard Blitz Darkwater's ship, the Ravager. Well, I'm gonna reassign you, because you've been promoted, to the primary fleet. I'm taking you off the recon fleet, Moff Alden. Congratulations on your promotion to the main fleet. I'm sorry that Blitz passed away. That's too bad. I was kind of hoping he would be our admiral for the fight, but it happens. He had some good fights. What was I doing? Oh, I was buying up some ships. I was looking into what ships to buy, and I needed to design some Gazantis because we have a couple of ship captains that wanted to be Gazanti class captains, and I never built any of them, so... Oh, what is that under? Cruiser? No, it's not cruiser. It's something smaller. Is it escort? Not a carrier. It could be light cruiser. No, the Vindicator cruisers with us. So it must be Destroyer. It's got to be Destroyer then. Not Star Destroyer. It's not Escort, right? No, it's smaller than that. Wow, it wasn't Destroyer. No joke. Or maybe he took them out of the. That's probably why I didn't build them. They don't have them on the list anymore. That's Corvettes. Ah, it was a Corvette. It's been a while since I built some Corvettes. These are point defense as well, and they'll be really cheap. Cool. Point defense and some light lasers, something cheap and easy to build. So, for all you Gazanti cruiser or Corvette captains that I hadn't added in, you're coming in now, and you're gonna be our point defense. You're gonna be sucking up damage for us. Welcome to the fight. What am I gonna call you? I guess, Gauss-class Corvette sounds good. Keep it short. New Terra, I need you to build some of these fancy new Gauss class. Yeah, 6 sounds good. Let's go ahead and unpause it. Let time continue on as we build up the fleet. Naboo is building up, so you're gonna be better defense for us and be able to build battleships if we need it, though I don't think I was gonna use you as a battleship production facility. I don't think. Checking all the world surfaces. Is there anything else that we need to build? Woo, okay. That's right, this is that new world. We still have all kinds of stuff to build here. And territories to clear out. Glad to see you're not starving anymore. Hey, you doing on food production? Oh, you're doing fine. Let's grab you a starbase as well, so we can up our fleet cap even more. As we build up our power, we're gonna be building up our fleet cap to max.
Research complete.
How goes that terraforming? You've got some time. Is there anything else that we want to terraform along the border? I do want to take this territory over. We could colonize this. It actually wouldn't be that hard. It would just suck up a lot. We could send some predators out here, is what I'm thinking. Habitability, growth time kinda sucks, but you love tropical. And you'd be loyal, because you've been part of the Empire for ages. Let's do it. Ambor Prime. I like it. All right, so that order should have been given. New research, what do we got? We have, oh shit, okay. Now we're talking. Quantum Destabilizers, what do these do? It's a rare technology. Quantum Destabilizer agitates the local quantum field, disturbing sensitive targeting equipment aboard hostile ships. Kills the fire rate of hostile ships by 15%, no joke. Wow, that's a substantial drop in their DPS. But a flat, it's a rare technology though. I wonder if that's worth it. Or I could get straight up hyper shields. Better shield technology across the entire board for the fleet. I gotta go with the shield tech. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the shield tech. Let me know if that was a mistake, but a flat bonus to every ship in the fleet versus some ships having something that slows down some of the fire rate for the enemy fleet. I'm thinking the flat bonus is the way to go. We are, oh, perfect. We're about to colonize a planet, and in 30 months, we're gonna have +1 to core sectors. And since we're maxed out on core sectors, that's just, oof, good timing. Oh, make sure when you do your little story, make sure it's only a paragraph. Don't go too crazy, or I won't be able to read them all. Say if you want to be a TIE advanced pilot or a TIE interceptor pilot, because I'm gonna have both. So, that's a thing. Planet's too small to really be worth it. Is there anything else in the sector? No, it's not.
Construction complete.
We already own this world. A world. No, we don't own this world. We have a old outpost built by another species, I believe. Do we want to tear that down and colonize a world over here? The world isn't huge, but it's not terribly small either. It's another tropical world. And that would grab, oh, we could, no, we're gonna colonize out here soon, so it doesn't really matter. We'll own all this territory shortly. Ooh, another tropical world, big one too. Trying my best to take advantage of this huge area of territory that we've got. You're building the colony ship for that. Let's use Atlantis Prime to build out our, who's currently commanding the Federation fleet? The Justicon. The Alvari will take it next, and then it'll be me. So we've got some time before we can build up that fleet anymore. Why don't we... What's effective for us? Star Destroyers is what we need. ISDs. Yeah. Give me 3 more ISDs. Maybe just 2. We got a lot of ISD captains. I want to make sure they have their chance to join into this epic fight. The Mega Carrier. Now that was one that borked out on us, I believe. I don't know what the Jaeger is, but that one's broken. Mega Carrier. Your model doesn't work anymore, right? Because he like updated it and it didn't go through properly or something? What just happened? Rivalry ended. Will you not cease this mean-spirited campaign? I thought I had. Yeah, I stopped that campaign forever ago. And what do you mean mean-spirited campaign? You're literally conquering other empires, so screw you, Crusaders. You want us all to worship your gods or some shit. I bet your gods are a bunch of giant space worms, aren't they? I seen them, they ate one of our captains. It's bullshit. Can we do anything with you guys yet? I don't understand how I can't. Like, I'm totally surrounding them, and I have this monster armada, and for some reason I can't bring them into the fold yet. Unfriendly attitude minus 1,000. I don't know what's taking so long for this to switch around. It's just weird to me. It's like, I just conquered you. Your leader has gained a level. Yes, we have a level 4 captain. Excellent. Are you? You are currently commanding the ship. I want you to do that ancient race tech research, which was, we have to actually go to the system. So, you shouldn't be far away. Head here, research this project, and go. And man, do I still have to upgrade your ships. Oh, that's not a normal Imperial spaceship. That's one of the races that we conquered ships. It looks like something out of Space Engineers, like these are the welders. It's just weird. All right. Good, you've leveled up, you're about to do the research. There's nothing that I want to do with the fleet right now. I might do some off-screen upgrading to these just to make sure every ship is upgraded. The new Gazanti classes. I'll name you guys, including the TIE fighters, in the next episode. So we're looking good there. Research, how's it going? 23 months until we get our next core sector. Let's go back to looking at expansion. Or, you know what? Can we do anything with you guys? Can we integrate you yet? You can't be integrated until your technology gets higher and it should automatically happen. You're also giving us influence because we're protecting you. All right. Oh, I can integrate you. Do we want to? Yeah, let's... 5 influence. Let's go ahead and do it. We're gonna integrate the Imperium. It's gonna eat up our influence for a little bit. We have enough to do so. But that means we're not gonna be able to do any more colonization for a while. I'm really curious about this threat up here. Like, will it stay in that sector? Is it worth attacking it? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Let's go poke the bear real quick and see. Let's create a new fleet. We're gonna send over one of our, who's going to be the lucky volunteer? Commander Walker. No, we don't have very many nebulas. I'm not gonna do that. I won't send you to your demise. We have a mobilizer. Should be something small like an Arquintans class. These are the new Arquintans. I haven't named you yet either. I think we're all out of our Arquintans captains. I think there might be 1 or 2 left, but that's it. Probably take one of the ties in over there, to be completely honest. Whoops. Create new fleet. We have a recon fleet. I just am hesitant to bring them into something so hostile. I'm gonna send one of your like acclimators in there or something. Let's send the recon fleet over to do what they do and recon it. I don't know. Is there like research that we can do on what that thing is? No, there's not. Have you arrived, science ship? No, you haven't yet. You're still jumping over because we probably haven't upgraded your stuff. Oh, we haven't unpaused either. Let it run. We're actually gonna max out our minerals. We're gonna max out our energy credits. I'm gonna have to upgrade the fleet even more soon. Part of that is trade income though, so I need to be careful.
Construction complete.
All right, the colony ship is built of Predator colonists. They're heading out to the Outer Rim in the north. The rim of our territory, not the rim of the galaxy. Engage. I mean, I wonder, like, how far away are we from the victory timer? Because, like, the territory that we're taking is substantial, but 40 out of 104. I mean, conquest is the thing we're closest to. Federation victory only requires 60% of all habitable planets. If the Republic and the Mandate are taken out, we would own a lot of territory. Doesn't matter if you can't survive a fight against the Crusaders, though. And we sure as hell can't. We haven't even broken 70k yet. We couldn't fight one of their fleets. Indeed. If there's any more upgrades that we need to do to the planets we have control over, there's a few. We just need more population here. It's just gonna take time. You guys are fully upgraded, Good, everything's looking good. All right, I think we can speed up time a little bit. He's doing the research now, or he's about to be. I hope this goes somewhere. I mean, it's a quest that we've had forever. Find out more information about the ancient races. Maybe it'll give me a bonus to fighting a fallen species. Oh shit. All right, the war with the Crusaders has ended. Go ahead and put this on normal speed. Let's see how the map looks now. More and more of the Holy Mandate is just disappearing. Look, they took another 2 worlds. They have made peace. Diplomatic communication from the Republic. Really? What do they do? Open their borders? We no longer see any reason to keep you locked out of our territory. Oh, you don't say. Is it because maybe the Crusaders took a system in one of your worlds where you have a population on a world next to them? Let me guess, you love us, or at least you hate us less, because... Yep. Mutual threat plus 54. You're willing to talk now. You're willing to get a little more friendly about this shenanigans. All right, let's offer a trade deal. I need energy credits. I need a monthly transfer of energy. How much can you give me? Oops. Energy credits. Let's get rid of these. How much can you give me? This way we can start building up a rapport. I want as many allies as I can get against the Crusaders. Seriously, you guys are willing to give me that many minerals? I've got minerals coming out my ears right now, so monthly transfer. No way. This is an instant transfer, excuse me. I'm losing my damn mind. So you actually are willing to go for 100 minerals a month? What? Normally they say no because they don't have that extra income, but apparently they do. You'd even go 200 a month if I was willing to do the same, but no, I can't give you that much. 100 a month would be freaking fantastic. Let's bring this down some more. All right, up a little bit more. Let's make it a fair deal. Would you be willing to take information like this to cut some of it off? I also want this to be a long-term deal. You would be willing. Saving as much in the way of minerals as I can. All right, fair deal, and a little bit extra positive impact on our standing. So they're gonna give us 100 energy a month for 90 of ours. We have tons of minerals, so many, in fact, we don't know what to do with them. We've got stuff coming in so fast. I think I'm gonna build another Super Star Destroyer. I think they're gonna pay for the maintenance on it too for 30 years. Confirmed. I think we're gonna do it. It's stupidly crazy, but we're gonna have a Dreadnought is worth in combat. How many combat points? 20 in ship, like cap. No, we gotta go Super Star Destroyer. They're monsters. And we'll be able to see like the proper size. It's gonna cost us 45 in power maintenance to have another one of these, but we've got a lot of extra power coming in once this deal goes through. Did you accept it? Very well, they've accepted our offer. We have a ton of power coming in. Holy shit, they took it. I mean, that's the other way they can help us. If we're gonna be friendly with each other, trade me resources, energy, fuel my fleet, and we'll stop the Crusaders. I'm totally down for this. Another Super Star Destroyer. What am I gonna put in command of this? Can already build another one. Its problem isn't building them though, it's maintaining them. Shat class carrier. I haven't built many of you guys. The Shat class was the one we looked at earlier, the old command ship of the fleet, the Imperial carrier class. I talked about that actually in the intro that I wrote. I was going to start working on a new combat carrier class for point defense to take out the enemy fighters. Let's take a look at carriers. GE carriers. There it is. The Tonfalk escort carrier. You get 3 hangars automatically. And then, ooh, additional hangars? Or medium weapons. I mean, you are a carrier, so you might as well go full on. And then I'm thinking medium cannons. Like, this is what I'm thinking of mass producing a bunch of these guys. Autocomplete, see what kind of design it goes with. Okay. All torpedo bombers? No. You also get point defense, which I like. We're gonna give you interceptors for now. And we're gonna have to do the fleet upgrade if I build some of these because we're in the middle of researching TIE Advanced, but I know, we've got too much power. It's a rough life. Let's get, where is the carrier class? What would that be? I called it GE carrier. I want a search bar for this so bad. Or sub-menus, like let me click on, all right, my battleships, here's my battleship designs. But they don't expect you to be using a mod with this many ships and designs, I guess. Mega carriers would be nice, but they don't seem to exist anymore. I'll have to go back through it. There it is, GE class. Give me, well, as many as we can afford, I guess. Oh, we're getting close to the cap.
Special project complete.
Oh, it's done. Okay, archaeological project completed. When the First League was at the zenith of its power, the Veparak were renowned as the best scientists in the galaxy. Their research innovations drove the League's initial expansion phase, and more than one species was brought into the fold by a promise of access to the Vorprak technology. Unfortunately, none of this technology remains to be found among the ruins of Concordia 2. All right, that sucks. +1 First League artifact discovered, but that's all of them. First League home system located. After intense study of our recovered First League artifacts, scientists on New Terra have managed to deduce the exact galactic coordinates of Thinhabinus, the home system of the Great First League. We should launch an expedition to the system before someone else beats us to it. I absolutely agree.
Situation log updated.
Let's take a look at it. What was that under? That was under this one in the situation log. There it is. Track on the map. It's in our home set. Of course, we own like half the system. It's not far away at all. What do we need to send there? Looks like we've been there before, actually. We've scanned that world and found nothing. They just want me to send a ship? I'll send the science ship that did the research originally. Go and find things. Is it a particular one that we need to look at? Was the political, administrative, and economical center of the ancient First League. An expedition must be dispatched. All right, well, the ship is en route. Hopefully our science ship will discover something awesome here. I really hope this goes somewhere cool. I really do. We're still maxed out on power. We're building ships as quickly as we can. I'm not really sure what to invest my power into at this point. We can go to the Crusader system. Such a switch, all that work we did. I'm thinking, like, edicts all take influence, right? Yeah. We can use this power, this extra income, to bring factions over to our side, I guess, but there aren't really any that I need to work on to my side. I mean, you can't bribe the Crusaders. They hate us with a passion. So no, they don't. They only hate us a bit. Refute subjugation, minus 171, but +1 per year. Our situation, they're gonna like us more and more. Overwhelming fleet power. Superior naval capacity. Overwhelming technology level. Yeah, okay. First battle group, you've made it up there. I need to take one of your ships off there. I want to get a better look at the crazy space alien. So, I could send the Ravager in. You know what? Blitz is dead. I'm gonna do it. I'm sending the Ravager in. Where's Blitz's ship? Here's the Ravager. Your job is to go and find out more information about this strange cross-dimensional being. I wish to know more.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh God, look at it. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. I've gotta get proper like footage. Oh, it's like shooting spikes at the Ravager. Shields are holding. No, they're not. The Ravager was never heard from again. Oh my God, it two-shotted a Venator.
Construction complete.
It makes the Dreadnought a joke. Oh, that is terrible. I mean, as long as it never leaves that system, I guess we'll be fine, but, no thanks. How goes the colonization efforts? That was terrible. Is our colonization ship still just chilling somewhere? What are you doing? Go colonize something. I thought that was like the point. He's on his way. Colony ship. Is this the world we want to colonize? It is. Good. Let's colonize this. You're gonna eat up a bunch of influence. Hopefully not too much. Thinking right here for the extra power. Ambor Prime, your new world and our expansion. I hope you guys don't wake up. I mean, you're military isolationists, so if you guys do wake up, I wonder what their goals would be. Because they might have a goal that we would side with, in which case we'd have an ally in the fight against the Crusaders. As long as they're not like, worship our religion or pay the consequences. If it's more like, hey, we're bringing peace to the galaxy, the Empire would be like, shit, yeah, let's do that. That's already what we're doing, but you've got way more firepower than us, so we can do it as a team. Our new carriers are coming off the dry dock line now. Nice, you're gonna be given new fighter squadrons soon. I always thought these things looked cool. Carrier turtles looking things. Kind of like the Terrapin from Star Citizen right now. It's got that rounded hull. Oh, the Benami system. I want to fight you, Dreadnought. I really do. But I want to make sure the fleet can handle it. Recon group. Yeah, just sit there and defend. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit on this world. I will greenlight the expansion of your starbase. What level starbase are you? Oh, you're already leveled up to max. I guess I don't have to. All right, fair enough. Just build us a new heavy interdictor. Because I saw your guys' comments saying, Shaq, you really do need a new heavy interdictor. That's where we're gonna build it. Hopefully it'll join up with the first fleet. Colony ship, you're en route and you've got days until you get to your point. I think we can speed up time again. Now, we were integrating a society down here. Oh man, I may have burned away too much of our influence. We're not even halfway to bringing them into the fold. Damn it. You guys hate us still. It's going down though. Liberators is still a plus. Why don't we offer a trade deal? Why don't I bribe you? Let's use up some of this extra energy credits that we've got. So let's do an instant transfer. I'm gonna give you like 2,500 power. More than that. Let's really get that up there. Plus 20. There you go. Trade willingness 80%. Confirm it. That should help a little bit with our, hey, there you go, minus 42. I want to bring them in. One of our doctors, one of our researchers have been leveled up. Kruger, congratulations on your promotion. Our trade deal has gone through. Of course it has, because we just basically bribed them so they like us. I want to claim this territory. I'm sick of having this weird Nurian League dot. And when you guys join us, we'll grab this little spot too. So we're finally like flushing out the rest of the Empire. All right, you made it here. What are we supposed to do with it? barren world, gas giant, toxic world, molten world. I'm guessing it's the toxic world. Let's look at exactly what it said. Unpause. Finn Havanus system was the political... Okay. It's good to know, but what do we do with it now?
Research complete.
An expedition must be dispatched there as soon as possible. I'll send the recon fleet as well. I don't understand what they want as an expedition group. I mean, I assume... this is it. We can research new stuff. What do you got for me? We can push the border out farther. We can do some genetic research. Clone commandos. Gene banks filter and curate available genomes for deployment in clones. Clone commanders. These vat-grown killers are expensive to produce, but the extreme conditioning and training they are subject to turn them into very capable soldiers. I've mostly avoided the cloning in this series because we're the Empire, specifically for that reason. I'm thinking in the next one, I'm gonna put it to a vote. We're gonna continue, I would say continue to avoid it, but... Energy siphon? Go ahead and research that because it'll be done in 8 months and we can get the next card pull. We're also picking up our TIE Advanced, so I will off camera upgrade the fleet with TIE Advanced fighters.
Research complete.
There, I wrote it down so I remember. Whoa, what? Fire spray. Slave 1, Boba Fett ship. Slave 1 was a Fireplay class interceptor. You can get them in galaxies. They're pretty cool, but I don't understand why I would want one. Unlock ship type GE patrol craft. 4,000 research. Are they that good? The weapons are absolute shit. Damage 1 to 1, damage 4 to 8. For missiles. Fortified core layer, military stations plus 10%. We don't need fighter bomber wing because we've got the LN series, the TIE fighters. So, surprisingly, I think I'm gonna go with cruiser assembly yards so we can set up cruiser production facilities and mass produce cruisers. If we go to war, because of our scale and our income, I wanna be able to replenish the fleet very quickly. So having these cruiser assembly yards ready to go is gonna be a key to that strategy. That would give us better hull strength. Maybe I should have gotten the extended range on the borders. It's a long research time though. How's that colonization effort doing? The Nurian League has pushed out. No, you don't. Who are you? This station is abandoned, but was once belonged to the one of the other races that have been wiped out, I would assume. Interesting. Well, doesn't belong to them now. Deploy landing craft. Let's colonize this world. 9 months until it's ours. What's eating up? We have 2 frontier outposts? We're burning too much of this. Federation's taking 2. Frontier outpost 2. Where do we pick up another frontier outpost? I know we've got one to the north. Our scientist has gained a level. We saw him pick up that new shield technology. Not yet. It might be this. I think this is what's draining it. Yeah, -5 for integration. That's what's killing it. Coming soon. Whoa, where did you guys come from? Where did we get this extra fleet of random ships? Not you. I know where we got you from. Where did we get this Nurian group? It's made up of Federation ships. Were you part of this fleet? Do you have warp drives? Can we combine you with the main fleet? Wow, you guys... Very strange. Who died? Oh, Alborn. Our Moff has died, and you were running one of, I think it was like the Hish system or something? What were you running, sir? Sad times. We're also maxed out on power. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this here because I want your advice. I'm really happy with where the Empire is at. We have been building up the, oh wait, where's our Super Star Destroyer? The line of ISDs is getting longer and longer, which I'm really happy with. We've got the new support fleet that you guys asked for in the comments. You said you need to get more support ship shack. Well, now we've got more blockade runners, more interdictors. Our heavy interdictor was just finished, and the Super Star Destroyer is literally finishing in 19 days. We'll wait until this is done so we can see how big this one is. But what I want to know is, where do you think I should...
Construction complete.
Let's see. Where is it? Where's the new ship? Oh, I built that somewhere else. It's gonna have to travel here. What do you guys think I should invest our extra cash into? We've got a lot of credits coming in. A lot of it's from trade income, 161.
Colony established. Research complete.
We've got our new colony. Excellent. We're about to grab some more territory, so the Empire is expanding. But yeah, where do you think we should focus our efforts on now? Let's grab a new research tech. Food, naval capacity. Wow, actually, naval capacity for the first time needs to be a thing. Let's do it. We're pushing our cap now. 20% reduction due to the Federation. That's a little sad. We're maxing out our fleet cap. It's star bases, right? We need to build more starports. Yes, we do. All right, that's gonna have to be a thing then. Kind of answered my own question. We're gonna be investing into starports. But yeah, like what else should we focus on to get ready for the confrontation with the Crusaders as they continue to expand and exploit the Holy Mandate's territory? Should we get more friendly with the Republic? I mean, we kind of already are. We have this mutual threat that's brought us together and has opened up some trade possibilities with them. Should we continue to push that? Let me know in the comments below. All right, guys. Also, Intel. What do you think we should do about this? Is this a threat or can we just avoid it? Because that freaks me out. Later, guys.